Well, if you still have some holiday shopping left to do, might we suggest heading on down to UN Luggage in the Exchange District? John Thiessen joins us on a semi-regular basis here at Classic 107. He is the owner of UN Luggage and always brings in fascinating products, but today he has brought in what he says is the greatest product in his store. John, welcome back to the Classic 107 studios.
Thanks for having me.
You have piqued my curiosity. What is the greatest product in your store for the holidays?
It is a wallet by a company out of Holland called Secrid, and it's Secrid. And they, there's that story of sort of create a better mousetrap, and that's sort of what they did. So I think it's probably about 15 years ago now. An engineer had an idea of how to build a better wallet, and that was his goal. And he made one black wallet that was perfect. And then all they've done for the last 15 years is kept that exact same wallet and just changed the color, added colorways, but it's one item. And it's a pretty cool story because when people talk about sort of, I guess vertical growth, they haven't actually changed anything except the colors, and it's a fantastic wallet.
That is remarkable, and it's amazing that is the thing when I think of UN Luggage, that is like the greatest product in the store. Okay, so then let's break this down. What is the element of these wallets that makes them that next mousetrap up, if you will?
Well, I'll show you. I'll talk you through.
You're using it yourself.
I have used one for years, and I have probably everyone in my family uses one. But the idea was that as technology sort of advanced and credit cards had these chips in them, people were concerned that credit cards could be scanned. And so what he created was this aluminum core that protects your cards from RFID scanning, so your cards can't be remotely scanned. They ratchet out, so they fan out, so you get sort of used to the order that your cards are in. And then if you are a MasterCard first, you keep your MasterCard at the back, so it's very, very easy to sort of pull out that go-to card.
Sure.
And then you just reorganize your card in sort of order of popularity. So as a travel wallet, it started off very popular because people who travel really don't want their cards compromised.
Right.
And then they often also get a room key. And so then when you are traveling, you don't also want your room key being deactivated or anything like that. And so then people would often keep their room key in the front of the wallet. And then again, really fast to get it out of there, super smooth, can't be demagnetized. And it was a hit. And then from there, they just sort of blew up the colors and blew up the patterns. And
yeah. How did you first get acquainted with these Secrid wallets?
I had a friend named James Bueller. Shout out to Wallace and Wallace Fences, and he talked about it. And he said, John, you have to carry this wallet. And I think he had bought his in Europe. And so then we tracked down a Canadian distributor and started carrying them. And I would say that this one item helped us, survive COVID because nobody would buy a suitcase, nobody would buy a briefcase. People were still buying wallets, and yeah.
How about that? So I noticed that there are, while the design and the engineering of the wallet has not changed, that there are several other different sort of designs that I'm looking at here. And one is I'm noticing a little bit maybe thicker than the other ones.
So I brought this. So all of these are Secrid wallets. There's one these are called the Slim, the ones that don't have the snap. And so it's typically guys who want to carry their wallet in their front pocket, don't want the snap. There's a lot of women who, though, would prefer to carry their wallet in a purse, and so they want this to shut. And then there are some people who have enough cards that they deserve a double wallet. And this one will carry up to 10 cards that will just sort of, again, ratchet or fan out. And I also brought this one along just because it was one that we had personalized. Because another popular feature of these wallets is that for gift giving, especially around Christmas, if you'd like to personalize something for someone, we can put someone's initials on the back of the wallet, put someone's name on the back of the wallet. Makes it classy, makes it feel really, well thought out, and great gift.
Totally. I'm reminded of our last conversation where we talked about pens as an example, where there is just that element of personal touch that you can get at UN Luggage, be it with those sort of personalized things that are only your own, and that includes, of course, an engraving on your wallet. It also strikes me that that thicker one might be the perfect one for when you're getting all these different gift cards at this time of year.
That's true too.
That was always my problem, is I would always store all my gift cards all at once because you never know when you're going to need them. And then you just get this big bulging whatever. So the sleek design would, I think, definitely work for myself.
It would work for those, yeah.
I would say so. When people come into UN Luggage and they're looking for that sort of personalized holiday gift, maybe to broaden this out for a second, what sort of things do you ask a client to try and ascertain what the perfect gift is for them in the store?
Well, some people have an idea. So some people, obviously, have you been here before is almost the first question I ask, a lot of customers. And then, who are they shopping for? Are they shopping for, a partner? Are they shopping for, their son? Sometimes, son, daughter, grandfather, so it depends on who you're shopping for, but we definitely try to help sort of target what would sort of appeal to different ages, different personalities.
Sure.
So, yeah, we definitely enjoy helping people shop.
Yeah. I bet. And what a fun way to help people shop for all these different personalized.
Yeah. And then, of course, where are you going? And so the big one would be, where are they traveling to? Where are they going? And
right,
different types of travel, lead to different types of
course,
items. Yeah.
Naturally. When people come looking, when people like you sell these wallets to folks, what are the feedback? What kind of feedback are you hearing from folks after the fact from that have tried this wallet out?
Well, we often have, so these are on our front counter, and there are probably honestly 100 different versions or colorways of these wallets that we have to choose from. So people really can sort of customize their personality, right? So if you want just a black wallet, there's just a black wallet. But if you want, a wallet with a red lining and perforated, you can. Leopard skin, you can. And bright green, you can. And then what is really funny is because they're at the front counter and people are looking through them, and there's often other customers checking out at the counter at the same time. Many of our customers have these wallets, and they are our best salespeople for these because it's like a in-person referral because they'll go on about their wallet. They'll have to pull it out. They'll have to show another customer who's debating it, how it works, like what card they use, and so it gets fun.
I see what you did there. That sounds like a very much intentionally by design thing that you could make that happen. What kinds of things do you hear people talk about when they're kind of being the salesperson for their own wallets at the counter versus something that you might say if you were selling the wallets yourself, or if you're talking to a certain friendly neighborhood radio host?
So I have used my wallet for a long time. And so my secret feature is that this metal edge will actually pop off a beer cap, which is probably not what it was ever intended for. I don't know if that's a feature they advertise, but it works for me.
We'll happily advertise it here.
Yeah, okay. Then we had another customer who was selling somebody on the idea, and he told us, and he was from the Philippines, and how he brought his wallet to the Philippines, and he was showing them that he had a magic wallet. So he wouldn't show people that he was controlling his wallet with his finger. He would just drag the cards out, and everybody was oohing and eyeing about how his magic wallet. So it wasn't, a Secrid wallet. He had a magic wallet, and he had everyone around his family flipping out over his magic trick, which was drawing his cards out of his wallet. So
I wish everybody in Radioland could see that trick that you just did, but that's why we have the camera here, and you can go to the Classic 107 YouTube channel to find all those things as well. What other things are people looking for in the holiday season? We just went through Black Friday and a little bit of Cyber Monday action as well. What kind of things have been flying off the shelves at UN Luggage aside from these wallets?
Lots of packing cubes, so lots of packing organization. Of course, there's always luggage and carry-ons and things like that. But lots of people who are buying gifts, even toothbrush covers, toothpaste holders are one of the most popular travel accessories going right now, which is just a way to transfer your own toothpaste into a travel size tube. That's been very popular. But lots of travel accessories, packing accessories.
And people are definitely have travel on their brains right now, given the healthy amount of snow that is on the ground. I'm sure we're thinking of some warmer destinations and perhaps maybe some for the first time. What kind of advice are you offering? Maybe I'll put it this way. I bet you also when you are selling your luggage that you're also maybe a part-time travel agent, in that you're maybe talking about destinations that these bags have gone to from time to time.
Yeah, a lot of our customers have done more traveling than me, so we're often getting feedback.
Yeah,
we're getting feedback about how bags performed here and there. But and then it'll just be personal experiences always play a part. So
That's
if you've different parts of Europe, they're different. So I don't know how to sort of get through it, but you get a lot of feedback from customers about what did perform well.
Sure.
And that's how you sort of relay to the next shopper, the next consumer, the next customer, traveler. If we think something would probably perform the same way.
Sure. Yeah. It strikes me then that you've kind of built something of a travel community within UN Luggage because of all of the different clients that you've had, all the folks that have come through your store that have had all these different traveling experiences. Is that the experience that you have also maybe perhaps at the counter as people are eyeing your wallets and saying, oh, maybe where are you going for the holidays? Oh, have you been to fill in the blank destination? Is that something that people can experience at UN Luggage? Is that sort of travel community?
Yeah, often. And it's sometimes people, customers talking to customers in the store about, where they're going, where they've been and, who they're shopping for. And that's also really fun. If, you have customers sort of talking, about who, it does make for, a good space to sell, and talk travel.
Amazing.
So,
Well, let's get to brass tacks about these wallets.
Sure.
What are they retailing for, and how is the stock looking at UN Luggage ahead of the holidays?
Stock is really good. They start at $115 for this this version called the Slim. And then, the minis, same thing. They start at $115, and then they sort of creep up depending on the leather and the detail. So, some of them, if this is a little more difficult to source leather, this is 130. And then, if you add sort of some embellishing and some debossing and things like that, they can jump up a little bit higher. But the most popular styles are 115. And then we don't charge to emboss or put initials onto the back of the wallet if it's from us. And so that's just a service that we do as a sort of gift with purchase.
Wow. And you beat me to my next question, which is that I'm wondering a bit more about that engraving service, because I bet you people are going to hear that and they're going to say, I bet you I could add that onto my own travel bag as an example, a way to differentiate my luggage from others at the airport perhaps, or maybe even using it on pre-existing other wallets or other leather accessories, perhaps a keychain. Is that something that you run across in your work?
We get asked for that, but we're like the station we have that sort of does stamp these wallets is set up for these wallets.
And
then so anything else, it takes more time. It takes more. It's more effort.
Sure.
And it's harder to do because we also, if we make a mistake, if it's something that we didn't sell, we can't correct that mistake easily. And so that has happened. And but if it's something that we have in stock and it's our error and sort of if the stamp is too hot and sears the leather or something like that, it's on us and we would have to
Sure. All the more reason to get one of these wallets for the holidays, if only to take advantage of that amazing engraving service.
Yeah.
And we got to head on down to UN Luggage in the Exchange District to pick them up. John, thank you so much for joining us again and telling us about them. And happy holidays to you.
Merry Christmas.